John Hughes, Danville, Kilkenny, agricultural contractor with my brother Brendan in a business set up in 1847 by my late father. Today is day 19, the last day of the 2015 baling season. Here we are in Carlow in the last field, 90 acres of high volume straw. Straw this year was very good, 4 to 5 bales per acre, along with the high volume of grain. Great season to be working in. Nice weather except for a few showers earlier on. Later we'll have another crew coming in here to lift these bales, a 3-man crew. They'll clear the field in a matter of hours, as we will bale it in a matter of hours. We're baling approximately 10 acres per hour each. So this 90 acre field will only last 4 to 5 hours. And then we're on to another small field and then we're home. Today, like any other day, an early start, 8 o'clock, into the Jeep, out to the field, fill up the vehicles with diesel, twine, grease, oil the chains, check the machines, and then wait for the dew to rise off the straw and anticipation to get to the finish. The shear bolts are on the flywheel, so if the operator is driving the baler and he's going too fast, the straw will jam up inside in the baler and the baler won't be able to consume the straw. So the flywheel has a shear bolt on it, a safety mechanism to stop the machine from getting damaged. So the shear bolt will break, the flywheel will keep spinning, but the baler won't stop turning. And you have to get out and stop the flywheel, put in a new shear bolt and start again. Usually that slows you down for about 5 to 7 minutes. And on you go. So if you're in a field with another operator, he'll be laughing at you later on saying, you should have been smarter than that now. And when you have 2 or 3 operators in the same field or on the same farm, they'll all be trying to outdo one another. They want to get the most bales done per day. Everyone keeps a record of their bales per day to see who can make the most in a day. And you might fall behind one day, but then you'll be pushing on to get more the next day. And who makes the most at the end of the season, there's no prize for the most, but just in your own mind, you can always say, well, I made more bales than anybody else. So it's a bit like Baler Man of the Year, if you wish. If the year needed it and we had to, we would work very late into the night, but depends on if you have a transport home. It's all tends to be logistics. Today now we have 8 men out working in the fields, and yesterday we had 7 out in the fields, and organising lifts home for them in the night is a bit of a nightmare, because if everybody's out, there's no free man to, no sub if you wish, to call off the bench to go collect other personnel. So they have their own transport, unless they move from one farm to another, and then they will have no transport, and it's a bit awkward. But if we work all night, it can be done. We've done it with combining. Not this year now, we worked late into the night until we met the rain and we stopped. Other nights we would bale all night. A while ago I was baling on my own in near Clonmel, and I had no one to give me a lift home, so I slept under the tractor that night rather than in it, because it was too uncomfortable. And I had a poor night's sleep, I'll have to confess, but it was a lot handier than falling asleep. I had no lift home, so there was no option. I had to stay there. This year all the bales end to end would equal 24 kilometres in distance. To make this amount of bales we used 150 bales of twine, which added up end to end tied together would be 335 kilometres, or roughly a distance from Belfast to Waterford. That's one long string.